And regardless of what others have to say or what others may believe, when they say, what can come out of Nazareth? There ain't nothing coming out of there. Yes, it is. Whatever they say, whatever they believe, that ain't your believing. Don't you take it. We're going to start living out the lie in full purpose. We ain't matching energy, because then I'll become the same negative being that you are. And that's just not who I am. It's just not who I am. I am love. I am light. I am salt. I preserve. I keep. I grow. I elevate. I cultivate. That's what I do. Welcome back. Welcome back to another moment with joy. Y'all, today we are talking about embracing the truth, living out the lie in full purpose. I know. It's deep, right? Okay, but before we get into it, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you press that bell so you can get these notifications every Thursday so you can come get this love. Okay. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in with your girl yet again. And y'all, we are embarking on a year. Okay. A year of doing this. And I am completely overwhelmed and excited about season 2 popping off right here on the couch. So I just want to thank y'all. And just, you know what, y'all, just welcome back to another beautiful episode of A Moment with Joy. And this podcast is dedicated to exploring personal growth, self-care, resilience, and finding inner peace. And this is our time together to do exactly that: heal, evolve, and transform together. Okay, and today we're talking about embracing truth, living out the lie in full purpose. And I'm your host, Joy River. If this is your first time, certified life coach, and I was created just for you. And last year, y'all, I got the most booked on Booksy because of creative energy life coaching. And y'all need to book your session today if you need it. And also, please go to Amazon and get your journals. Go to Amazon and get your journals. They're waiting on you. They're right there. The link is in the description below. Okay? So today we will embark on a journey of self-discovery and healing. And here are some key points that came up on my journey, living out a lie, because I've had to do it. And my story is a crazy one. I will not go into detail. Because it's not one lie that has ever been told on me, right? And I was lied on a few times by people who were close to me. Not strangers, but people who I trusted, right? And that journey toward forgiveness was a long and rough road. I danced with the darkness and was full of rage for a very long time. And let me be the first to tell you, it's scary to face that feeling. It's scary to see that feeling, to talk with that entity and to become one with that entity that's ready to destroy everything in its path. And I know I'm not the only one that felt that rage and said, oh yeah, it's up on sight. When I see him, it's on sight. Y'all know how it is. So today, I hope that this episode helps someone who is on the journey of living out that lie in their full purpose. Someone who's been on the journey but haven't quite healed from the person who lied or the thing or whatever. Yeah, we haven't healed from that lie. Or someone who might not have ever been on this journey but may have to learn this lesson. Listen, this is gonna be good. So take out your journals, take out your pens, and write some of these things down, because these are things that I realized along my journey when it came to someone lying on me. Okay? The first thing is people gonna lie. That's what I had to realize and come to grips with. People are going to lie, because I was the one like, I'm just not gonna make up something about somebody. Okay? And I learned that on this journey, they will lie on you. People will lie, child. And when they lie, you know what? It's like, why y'all just can't just tell the truth? They always got to add the lie to the truth because the truth ain't juicy enough. Y'all ever met somebody like that? They just can't tell you the truth, because if they told you the truth, then you know that you probably wouldn't spread it. But they always got to turn that thing up a notch because the truth just not juicy enough for you to go, what? Because the truth won't have your ears itching and your mouth moving. But that lie, That lie is like that cayenne pepper. And they just make the truth just hot for some reason. You know what I'm saying? And people love some seasoning. Y'all love when the tea get hot and y'all can't even sip it, child. But that's what I had to learn on this journey, that people just like to spice it up. People like to add their own fabrications and things to the truth. And that was the first thing that I had to realize, that sometimes in life we encounter individuals who just aren't truthful. And it's just not even that this person just likes to lie, but sometimes people can project their insecurities and fears onto you. They may spread lies or attempt to diminish your self-value, your self-worth. And it's crucial to acknowledge that this behavior stems from their own struggles. And it has nothing to do with you or your value as an individual, okay? So remember, y'all, their lies are not a reflection of your truth. And that's what this episode, we're just going to start realizing things. Okay, people lie. That's the first thing. And there's nothing you could do about it. Hello? There's nothing you could do about it. You nothing. And I tried my best when I was being lied on to do the most. And God just wouldn't let me, okay? So remember that their lies are not a reflection of you and your value, baby. So let's keep it moving. What else did I realize? That the lie hurt. Because when I first heard it, I was hard up, y'all. I was hard up. But the truth is, lies can be painful, causing emotional distress and leaving us feeling betrayed. That's what lies really do. And I try my best to not let it bother me. And for a minute, I was numb, not even allowing myself to feel, right? And lies make us feel betrayed. They take us through an emotional roller coaster like nothing else, especially when we love the person, right? The hurt we experience is valid. It's valid, y'all. But it's essential to realize that healing begins by acknowledging and addressing these emotions. Take that time. And I know a lot of people don't address this type of pain, okay? The pain from being lied on. And most times these lies aren't just small lies like, oh, she took my shirt, she took my shoes, oh, he touched me or whatever. Some lies ain't just small lies. Some lies have gotten the wrong person killed. Some lies have gotten children taken away. I just watched the documentary, didn't even know that taking your child to the hospital for being sick, you're going for help, but they're saying that it's because you are abusing them. And the parents are getting locked up. Some parents have been in jail for over 26 years and their kids are out. These lies really take people's lives away. So today, that's one thing I hope people realize, that all lies, small lies, big lies, they all affect us. And it's okay to acknowledge the hurt that you feel when it happens to you, because I know I went numb and it was not healthy at all, okay? So many, many things can happen because of a lie, and normally they're unfavorable, okay? So allow yourself to grieve, y'all. Allow yourself to grieve, to feel the pain and to feel the anger of it, because a lot of us are told not to feel that anger. But no, it hurts. Go somewhere where you can scream, where you can cuss, where you can say everything that you want to say about this person. In that safety and in that room. I'm telling you, when we get the Wellness Center Rage Room, probably going to be the most booked room, because it's going to be full of things that y'all can do to alleviate and relieve that pain, that pressure. Here on the couch, we focus on healing in every way, including our finances. Financial peace of mind is important to me, and that's why I bank with Chime. Chime is an award-winning app and a debit card with no hidden fees or monthly minimums, y'all. And y'all know we need that. It's the banking of the future, since it's 100% mobile and online. Chime offers a ton of awesome features. Users get fee-free overdraft on up to $100 in debit purchases with SpotMe. It's like overdraft protection, but way better. You can get your paycheck, benefits, stimulus check, and tax return up to 2 days earlier with direct deposit. Come on, y'all. They have automatic saving features where you can automatically save a percentage of your paycheck Or you can round up your purchases made with your debit card and save that amount. There are no hidden fees or no monthly minimums. This is a steal. Y'all, start banking with Chime today.
So, sign up for a Chime checking account today to link your paycheck. It only takes 2 minutes and it doesn't affect your credit score. Get started at chime.com/TCWJ. That's chime.com/TCWJ.
Okay? So remember that pain does not define your journey, and it can end. It will not always be there. Okay? So we're going to remember that. Feel your feelings. Feel that pain and sit in it and deal with it. Don't suppress it. Let it be known. And to have a safe place to let it out where you're not injuring yourself or someone else. Okay? What else did you realize, Joy, on your journey living out this lie? Unexpected sources of deception. That's what unexpected. Lies can come from unexpected sources. Okay? Those we never imagined would betray us. Those we never imagined would betray our trust. It's essential to recognize that people are complex and their actions may not align with their words, y'all. This is good. Their actions may not align with their words or our perceptions of them. However, this realization should not discourage us from connecting with others. Rather, we should approach relationships with caution and discernment. Y'all, it can come from an unknown source. When I say you was like, who allowed me like that? Who allowed me like that? And it'll be your people. It will be the ones closest to you. And I know for a fact that hurt me the worst in my situations where it was some of my friends lying because they wanted the relationship that I had. Making up I had a whole story. They sent pictures of a house they said that I lived in, that I was doing things that I wasn't supposed. Listen, it wasn't true at all. And it cost me a relationship. It cost me my reputation. It cost me a whole lot of things because it came from a source that I didn't expect. And it was someone close to me. And normally when that happens to us, we're left really confused and we're left feeling really betrayed because this person knows me. And I remember it's like when the person knows you, the lie kind of stands true because everybody's like, well, that's a reliable source. They was closest. They was ace boon. And it be them people. So we got to start using caution and discernment when we start in these relationships, okay? And one thing I realized was that once the person that we trust, that we love, that we confided in starts to lie on us, we begin to second guess ourselves. And I realized that I was second guessing myself. And I was like, because sometimes, on a healing journey, it's hard for us spiritual people who vibrate a little higher to listen to a lie and not think, is that me? Because we are very accountable. Like, we hold ourselves accountable. And we know that the life that we're living, it could come off to somebody else as something else. And it might be something that we need to take into consideration. Like, well, maybe I am loud. Maybe I am a liar. Maybe and sometimes when you take that step back and you realize that you really are in the good posture, in the right vein, and you're aligned with all your values and morals, y'all, it'll bring you back to the core of who you really are, and those lies won't be your truth, okay? So when lies are directed at us by someone we trust, it's natural for us to question ourselves and our abilities. Doubt will creep in. Leading us to tears, y'all, and uncertainty. And I think I cried so much, maybe for 2-3 years about a certain situation. And in these moments, it's just important to remember that our tears can be cleansing, not a sign of weakness, not a sign of struggle, but cleansing. That we're purifying ourselves, we're getting it out. Allow yourself to release those emotions and embrace vulnerability in this moment. It is through these experiences that we grow stronger, okay? We grow stronger. And that's all I can say about the experiences of people that I trust lying on me because they were either jealous, really believed the things that they were telling themselves. And all it gave me was strength. All it gave me was wisdom. All it gave me was more tools to put in my book bag. But I had to literally go through the pain, go through the process, go through all the steps of recognizing who I really, really am. And I realized that I had to keep going. I had to keep going. Despite the pain, despite the uncertainty and deception, it's crucial to keep moving forward. Life is a journey filled with ups and downs. And I had to keep telling myself that life is going to be up one moment, down the next. But our resilience lies in our ability to persevere, to keep going, to not give up when it gets hard, to not allow those good lessons that God is trying to teach us, those good lessons that God is using to promote us higher into our best selves. We cannot allow those ups and downs to stop us. Embrace your strength, baby. Find peace in personal growth. And never let the lies of others dictate your path. Because for a long time, I hid and I ran because I started to doubt that anybody would believe me. Because people I trusted, well, I mean, it is a valuable source, Joy. I mean, why would this person just make this up? And I mean, friends were calling me saying those words. So-called friends, I'll say that. Because my tribe understood, because they see me every day. They live out my life every day. And so when those lies became too much on my birthday, I felt like everybody, I'll say that, knew my business. And it wasn't even real. And I know I'm not the only one that has ever experienced this. So don't let the lies of others dictate your path. You and God are the only people who can either take you off or keep you on, okay? Not a person, not a lie. You and God, okay? The other thing that I realized was that, and this is the title because I was talking to a spiritual sister of mine when I came up with this, and when she repeated it back to me, shout out to Gabby, when she repeated it back to me, I was like, I got to talk about this a little bit more because it hit my spirit. And it's live out the lie with the truth. Be silent. That was the biggest advice that I got from my pastor, Sonny Badu, at the time. He said, be quiet. Because, when people lie on you, let's be real. When people lie on you, you want to get it straight. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with feeling like you got to defend yourself. And I wanted to defend myself. I wanted to go out and fight for the truth because I knew the truth, but nobody believed me. So my advice from every spiritual person that I am connected to, be quiet, sit still, let God do what he do. And that's my advice to you today. Be silent. Fight the right way and fight in love. Fight through prayer. Living out the lie in full purpose means embracing your truth regardless of the falsehoods surrounding you, regardless of the lies being told about you. Let your actions and achievements speak louder than any lie thrown your way. By staying true to yourself and your values, you become a living testament to the power of authenticity and resilience, baby. And that's exactly what I did. And I'm going to continue to do because it's not going to be the first time. You got to know who you are. You got to know your purpose, and you got to pivot that anger, that rage, and everything that you feel, all the I'm going to get you back. When you really drop it in your spirit, you're left with nothing but love. That rage is replaced with peace. That anxiety is replaced with calmness and settledness. That you start to really understand that what was done to me was God working something through me for real. And when you actually get through that, get over that anger, get through the thing, the earthly distractions, which is they mess with me. They came for me. I got to do something, because that's what we're taught to do. And lies have gotten people, like I said, have gotten people hurt, y'all. And that pain and that rage is something different. So I want everybody to walk in your purpose when a lie is hanging over your head. Walk in the truth so people see that, because the fruit that it bears is really the most important thing. And what else did I realize? That love, you got to love, and you got to love it out. The lie, you got to love it. Love is a transformative force that has the power to heal wounds and dissolve negativity. By responding to the lie and responding to the hurt with love, we can break the cycle of negativity and foster a great harmonious environment, y'all. Love yourself and love others. And let love be the driving force behind your actions and your interactions. Okay? That's what we need to do. Lead with love and compassion all the time. And that's, even though people were lying on me, I was leading with love, and I was practicing that. And every time someone would ask a question about that person, all I would say is, I love them. Tell them I love them. That's all I have. Because a lot of people will say, I'm matching energy in this season. That's the favorite. I'm matching energy in this season. And I'm here to tell you, don't match energy. It only continues the cycle of contamination. It only continues the cycle of contamination when we match energy. In that way, okay? Because engaging in negative energy only perpetuates the cycle of pain and deceit, y'all. Instead of matching the energy of those who lie or hurt us, we must rise above it, vibrate higher. Respond with grace, kindness, and understanding. By doing so, we prevent ourselves from becoming carriers of negativity. And we're not carriers of that. We're carriers of light. There's a Bible story that sticks out to me, because Joseph, he didn't do that, y'all. And this is when y'all got to go read the story of Joseph. And Joseph portrays a remarkable display of resilience and forgiveness. Joseph was favored by his daddy, which made him become the target of jealousy and resentment from his brothers. They plotted against him and sold him into slavery, separating him from his family and everything that he loved and knew, just because they were jealous, y'all. Okay? Despite this betrayal and the harsh circumstances of his life as a slave and later a prisoner, Joseph chose to not respond with hatred and vengeance. Instead, he demonstrated love and faithfulness in his actions and attitudes. Through his unwavering trust in God, Joseph eventually rose to the position of he rose to the position of great authority in Egypt. He was running the show. Okay, and then something bad happened. Severe famine hit the land, y'all. And all the people, all the brothers, his loved ones, were unaware that the person that they sold into slavery would be the person that would change their life, that would give them food during this famine, that would bring whatever they needed. They were unaware that the person they threw away would be the person to give them what they needed. And guess what? Unaware of his true identity, because now he running it. He the boss. They came seeking food in the kingdom. They came seeking food. Rather than seeking revenge, what did Joseph do? He showed compassion and forgiveness towards them. He embraced the people who lied, that betrayed him, that sold him. He provided for them their needs and reconciled with them, y'all. Joseph illustrated the power of love and the transformative nature of forgiveness. What happens when we forgive? Joseph's story serves us as a powerful reminder of the capacity of the human heart, y'all, to rise above all the negativity and choose love. Choose love over bitterness. Choose love over anger. Choose love over resentment. Choose love over rage. Choose it. And that story for me always just puts things into perspective. If that man could not clap back on his brothers when they was, hey, we need some food. No, move them out. He could have easily been like, no, send them to the same prison they sent me in. Send them to the same grave they dug for me. But no, he was patient with his brothers, and he understood that God elevated him to a place to serve the people who hurt him. So be patient, my love. Stay the course and change the posture of your heart. Show accountability where it needs to be, though. But be gentle with you and others and live out the lie in full purpose. And when we do that, it's about us reclaiming our power and refusing to let others' deceit define who we are. Okay? So remember that the table that God talked about, preparing for us in front of our enemies, is real. It's not just a Bible verse. It's just not something that you quote. It's something that really, really happens. Remember that table of success, that table of peace, all of the fulfillment that God has promised us is real. And regardless of what others have to say or what others may believe, when they say, what can come out of Nazareth? There ain't nothing coming out of there. Yes, it is. Whatever they say, whatever they believe, that ain't your believing. Don't you take it. We're going to start living out the lie in full purpose. We ain't matching energy, because then I'll become the same negative being that you are. And that's just not who I am. It's just not who I am. I am love. I am light. I am salt. I preserve. I keep. I grow. I elevate. I cultivate. That's what I do. And if anything opposite of that starts to rise up in your spirit, take a moment, get on that rage room, get it out, come out a whole new person. Okay? So regardless of what anybody believes about us, regardless of all the lies that have been told on you, live out the truth. Live out your purpose. You aren't here to prove anything to anybody. Live out your truth. Be at peace with who you are, okay? Y'all, thank you for joining me on this episode. And remember, you are not alone on this journey of healing. You're not alone. I'm here to help if you need to talk more about this, because I'm going to do another episode on that matching energy, because y'all love that. And we ain't doing that this year. We're slowing it down. We're coming to ourselves and connecting with our bodies and our spirits on this journey. Okay? So remember that I love you. Remember to be light. Remember to be the God that people will see. Okay? So till next time, peace.